Man, that strawberry banana milk is so fucking good. Um, hey guys, this is the Bathroom Bandit right here. You looking at him, division champ, first round by. Um, also munching on bunching, first round by. Um, so we down to the final six teams, the best of the best. First round will be two matchups. Um, And let me start with the first one. First one, very interesting matchup. We got the brothers. Battle of the brothers. LLX2 versus Roy Oak. Mr. Larry, Mr. David. David's little bro, Larry, big bro. Larry said he used to kick David's ass. David, this is your chance, man. Your chance to get back at your big brother for kicking your ass all these years. Your chance, man. I'll tell you what. You had Carson Palmer giving you 39. You had Larry Fitzgerald giving you 9. Larry Fitzgerald had a fucking shitty game, bro. 41 yards, that's it. Carson Palmer, not so much. He had a decent game, 310, 2 touchdowns. On the other side, LLX2 had Adrian Peterson playing on Thursday, who didn't have a great rushing performance. He had 69 yards and a fumble, but he got a touchdown. So he gave him 14. Looking at the quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, he can match Carson Palmer. I think that's even. Running backs, LLX2, you got Sean Drone versus Cleveland, and we know Cleveland's defense is probably the worst run defense in football. So Drone and Peterson versus D'Angelo Williams and Tolbert for Roy Oak. I like Drone and Peterson. Receivers, Martavis Bryant, AJ Green for LLX2 versus LaFell and Calvin Johnson. Um, I would give the slight advantage to Bryant and Green, but I don't know what's going on. I think LaFell has really lost Brady's confidence, man, and I don't think Brady feel comfortable throwing the ball because he dropped the ball too much in key situations. Even I mean, like last week. I mean, come on, LaFell. I think the advantage will go to Martavis Bryant and AJ Green, LLX2. Tight ends, Rodgers versus Vernon Davis. Definitely Rodgers. Vernon Davis is not focal part of the offense. They don't target him enough. They don't throw the ball to him enough. Plus, he got another tight end in there, Owen Daniels, who's better than him. So I like Rodgers in that one. We know Fitzgerald already had 9 points. Anquan Bolden playing against Cleveland, will beat those 9 points. I'm quite sure Anquan Bolden will get way more than 5 catches and 41 yards. So advantage LLX2. Defense, Chiefs playing San Diego, Cowboys playing Green Bay. I like the Chiefs in that one. I think the Chiefs going to have a great defensive game. A lot of sacks, maybe a couple of picks here and there. They force a lot of fumbles too. Those Chiefs. Cowboys, on the other hand, hey, I don't know, man. Maybe they can get some sacks or fumbles or something, but I think Green Bay gonna kick the Cowboys' defense up and down that field. So I like Roy Oak in that one. All in all, I see Roy Oak only having the advantage in defense and tight end. Every other position, I see either even or Larry and LLX2 having the advantage. So even though the projections from CBS says that they think that Roy Oak will win by 24, me, the Bathroom Bandit, the great one, you know how I am when I say people are going to win. Most of the time I'm right. And I predict LLX2 to win. Kicking his little brother's ass one more time. And that would advance him to the next round where Munching on Bunching will be waiting for that ass. And the last matchup is Enfuego versus Team Nice. Team Nice had one guy playing on Thursday, was David Johnson. Pretty good game, 92 yards rushing, 31 receiving, gave him 19 points. Let's start off with the flex player, seeing that that's what I just discussed. David Johnson is his flex player. Enfuego's flex player is DeMarco Murray. Look, this could go either way. For some reason, Chip Kelly thinks he's Belichick or Tom Coughlin. Let me tell you, Belichick got 4 championships with the Patriots. All right, 4. Went to the Super Bowl 6 times. Out of the 6 times he went, he won 4. The 2 times he didn't win, the guy Coughlin beat him. Those 2 guys have been to 8 Super Bowl championships combined. 8 combined. Belichick 6, Coughlin 2. They have 6 championships between them. Chip Kelly, you are not motherfucking Belichick or Coughlin. You cannot switch running backs around like that and be successful. DeMarco Murray is a project, man. And I think David Johnson is going to kick his ass. I don't even think DeMarco Murray will get that many snaps because Buffalo defense is ready. They're trying to make the playoffs. They're trying to make the wild card. And they're gonna be ready to play. And they're going to rally around LaShawn McCoy, who going back to Chip Kelly. And Rex is going to have him ready. So I don't think DeMarco Murray does much in that game. I think David Johnson have a much better game. At quarterbacks, Drew Brees versus Tampa Bay and Fitzpatrick versus Tennessee. And Fuego, you got Fitzpatrick. I like Fitzpatrick. You got fucking Decker and Marshall, man. Chris Ivory be running the ball, helping out the play action pass and stuff and so on and so forth. I like Fitzpatrick. So advantage in Fuego. Running backs, LaShawn McCoy, Devontae Freeman, Thomas Rawls, Chris Ivory. Rawls and Ivory, I think they both going to have solid games. And I think LaShawn McCoy going to have an awesome game. Devontae Freeman, not so much. I think Carolina played a sloppy game last week. And that New Orleans game was way closer than it should have been. No way New Orleans should have been able to put up that many points against Carolina. And I don't think they're going to have 2 weeks in a row with a letdown defensively like that. So I think Devontae Freeman won't have a good game. So advantage in Fuego. Alshon Jeffrey and Amari Cooper versus Odell and Emmanuel Sanders. Normally, if it was a certain team they were playing, another team, I would say this is even. But Amari Cooper's playing Denver, and Emmanuel Sanders in that same game will be playing against Oakland. And I think that's the difference as far as the receivers. Advantage goes to Team Nice with Odell and Sanders. As far as Kelsey and Jordan Reed, the tight ends, even. Reed, Kelsey, they both can be the biggest player or receiver on the team. Leading the team in targets, leading the team in receptions, leading the team in touchdowns. That's those 2 guys. So that's pretty even. And we already went over the flex players. Defense, Patriots is playing Houston. And the Packers are playing the Cowboys. I think that's even. I think both defenses will have pretty big games against 2 teams that can't really score that much. So, hey, all in all, I see Team Nice having the advantage in receivers and the flex. And that's it. I see El Fuego having the advantage at quarterback, running back, and that's it. So this is going to be a close one. Honestly, I think at the end of the day, Enfuego is going to pull this shit out. I think Enfuego is going to win, man. The projections have Team Nice winning by like 15 points. Winning by almost 20 points. But I think the projections are wrong. I think Team Nice will lose. Enfuego will advance to the next round, and where the Bathroom Bandits will be waiting to get in that ass. So, hey, man, those are my predictions. I predict LLX2 to win, and I predict Enfuego to win. So, hey, good luck, fellas, man. That's all I can tell you, because I'm going to sit back, relax, and enjoy with some popcorn. I ain't got shit to worry about this week. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday with the recap, because I'm going to still do my recap. And, hey, in my week off, I'm going to still be saying this shit. Bandits run this bitch. Peace.